Hey guys, welcome back to Challenge Your Perspective. Before we start this video, go ahead and slap that subscribe button, give us a like so we get that boost. Anyways, guys, today we're going to be talking about this transgender, DAPHNE Dorman. She committed suicide. He, uh, sorry, committed suicide. And so a lot of people are trying to put it on Dave Chappelle because he just did his comedy special Sticks and Stones, and he referenced her in that, saying that Daphne, she was laughing at most of his jokes. She was one of the bigger, the loudest one in the crowd laughing. So like pretty much saying why if you don't get offended because one of your big leaders and heroes is laughing their heads off.
Right.
So
let's start with this.
So, anyways, this thing has been out for a month, and somebody she posted on Facebook, I'm sorry, this huge message. I might be able to put it on screen, but it's a huge message that she put, basically like a farewell message.
Yeah.
And so they found her in her room dead, and from suicide. So
yeah, that sucks.
So what was you about to say before that?
Well, let's talk about Dave Chappelle. For you guys, I'm sure you guys know, Dave Chappelle is a very popular comedian, and he's very well known for his dark sense of humor. And if you watch Dave Chappelle, he does like Netflix series. You can watch him on Netflix. He's been doing this consistently for the past 2 or 3 years. He would normally release 1 hour-long skit on Netflix. And his humor and his content is very real, like realistic.
Yeah.
And he also explains too in his last Sticks and Stones concert. He explains how he grew up like in a poor neighborhood, so he understands how the world works in that lower class area. So he can hit those sensitive areas a lot better than most people can because he's been there. And just also a little like Dave Chappelle jokes about gay people all the time. Like
he always gays,
like
racism.
That's like his thing.
A lot of racist jokes, a lot of gay jokes, a lot of just jokes that go to the heart. Like he does that. That's what
very
he's made a living off of it. That's what he does.
Like
so like you can't really be that shocked or surprised. Like this is Dave Chappelle. This is what he does.
It's crazy because we live in this era. They live in this era where everything is sensitive.
Yeah, everything's touchy feely.
Yeah. Dave Chappelle. Listen, I will say this. I feel like Dave Chappelle is one of the only few comedians that are able to do this. Like,
but he is hilarious though.
Most comedians cannot do what he does.
Oh, if it were me or you out there making those jokes, canceled. Trust me, canceled.
Canceled. Death threats.
You're gone.
Up the wazoo.
Don't post anything. Don't even make a Twitter because it's gonna get it's over.
Blacklisted like, times 10.
Yeah, bro. Like literally go under a rock and hide.
Yeah.
Like so.
And he has a huge audience. Like this guy is big. Like he's large. Really cool.
So I really don't see where the tie-in with the suicide and his sketch. I don't see the tie-in.
Well, here's the thing though. Like people were gonna say, dude. I think she would, or I think this person, Daphne Dorman. I feel like this person would have committed suicide anyway.
Yeah, I don't think it really had to do with Chappelle because obviously they were friends. Obviously, I don't think it doesn't really make sense.
And the fact that he may or may not be a factor in her suicide is very unclear.
Yeah, she didn't say anything about him in her.
She never mentioned his name.
She also knows she was a fan, and that's all that we see. Now, maybe what people are from that side are trying to say is to be more careful. They're just trying to reiterate that.
Yeah.
But I that's just what he does.
Then I've seen a lot of other YouTubers react, and they're like, Dave Chappelle, we're gonna cancel culture him. Like these guys are.
Let's kind of explain really what the cancel culture is.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a bunch of people. One person will throw a rock. Oh, 2 people will throw a rock. 10 people throw a rock, and it just it's like you're out of. If you don't throw a rock, you can get canceled from not canceling someone else. Like it's almost like a avalanche of hate that comes at you. You make a mistake, you say something maybe you shouldn't have said. You say make a joke about gays, and one person says, "Hey, he's homophobic," and they throw a tweet out. A lot of it happens on Twitter.
They get some traction.
Twitter is like the main cancel culture central base, if you want to say home base. Twitter
crazy.
Cancel culture.
Yeah.
One tweet turns into 10,000 tweets, and then people just kind of hop on,
retweet.
And it just retweet, hate, canceled. You said something bad. You're a bad person. You're over. You're done. Don't post anything. Anything you post will rate your comments with "you're a terrible person."
Yeah.
You could go on. Hey, I just made a mistake. I didn't really mean to say that. Nope. Yeah, you're terrible. Garbage. Kill you.
Never let it go.
Yeah, everything.
Every time you post, homophobic.
Logan
racist.
Paul still on the suicide thing. Anytime he does anything, that's the dude from the suicide thing. Yeah, bro. It's a mass
cancel culture.
Cancel culture is I think it's hate, bro. It's a massive movement.
It's like a machine of people driven to tear something down.
Yeah, their whole goal is not to actually make anything better. It's just to tear someone down to the nothing, till they're gone. That's basically what it is. They will strip you of sponsorships.
Yeah, and these days of social awkwardness, people want to feel a part of something. So
right.
Hey, wait a minute. Let me join this group of people and let's all hate together. So I can see the attraction of them coming together, but
it's the whole thing is. It's just to drag somebody down. Still, like, if you get enough people to throw a rock to somebody, soon the sponsors, the Pizza Hut, this is sponsored by Papa John's. Papa John's doesn't want to be in cahoots with, like, they don't want to seem like they're with them, so we can't sponsor you anymore.
So
you'll lose, the person will lose their money because sponsorships are scared now. I can't associate with him, so they lose all their sponsorships, so they lose all their money. They stop getting views because they're canceled. They start getting a lot of dislikes. And basically, once you get... And all this YouTube celebrity world that we live in, a lot of the money is made off of sponsorships. So when you pull those sponsorships back, that's a huge cut in people's pay.
And most of these sponsorships use social media.
Yeah, so when they start bashing you too, then they all kind of pull back.
So it doesn't really matter if it's right or wrong when it comes to the cancel culture. They if they start something, they're just gonna go. Like, it doesn't matter whose side they're on, or like if they want to tear down something, they just tear it down. Yeah.
So back to this kind of ties in with our last video, the Logan Paul UK press conference thing. Logan Paul said something about KSI having abortions or whatever. And so he said JJ's on his 5th abortion. Remember that? He said something like that?
Right. So I remember that line.
So cancel culture immediately following the press conference came out. Logan Paul is over party. Hashtag on Twitter. Had like 30,000 retweets. And so they wanted to cancel him again. Now, mostly it was pro-choice that were saying whatever, cancel. But Logan Paul's actually pro-choice. Then pro-life came against them and said, hey, we're actually supporting. So Logan dodged that one. So it's all about...
So in this big event of everybody being involved, Logan Paul throws out the word abortion. And then those people like, it's our turn. And then they go attack.
Yep. So you kind of see how the cancel culture works. You say something and you get trashed.
So social media is very powerful.
Yeah, but back to Dave Chappelle. He's just gonna keep doing him.
He's funny.
He's hilarious.
Go check him out, guys. Like
if you haven't seen the Sticks and Stones on Netflix, go watch it. It's hilarious.
It's funny.
But
I love it.
Anyways, yeah, that's basically
pretty much
what we got for today. He didn't do anything. He's just doing what he's been there. She didn't commit suicide because of him, and
and I think most people know that, like, it
had nothing. But people are trying their best to get relevancy and whatever. Anyways, guys, let's do it for this video. If you guys enjoy, like I said, subscribe, comment. We're gonna be posting every Wednesday.
Button so you know when we post.
Yeah. Thanks for that. We're gonna be trying to post every Wednesday or 21 videos a week, whichever. We'll figure it out. Anyways, guys, peace.